Black Compass Media back live with another one. Shout out to everybody that's out there right now. Tone Bro checking in. I'm here with my boy Polo. What up?
Goody? Yeah, you already know Brooklyn. We in the building.
Yeah,
You know the
yeah,
vibe.
yeah. I like that Nets situation. I like that.
It's the Mets. First off, you know what I mean? Don't get a mistake. It's the Mets. But you know.
You're a Mets and Nets guy now instead of Knicks and Yankees. Okay, all right.
I'm a Knick. I'm always gonna be a Knicks guy at heart. But you know what I mean? And the Mets. I'm a Mets guy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a Mets guy.
Okay, no doubt. So, as we always say, make sure you share the stream and all that. Definitely hit the likes and everything like that. If you in the Discord, share the stream and things like that. Now, Polo, let's get down to business because we have another installment of Battle of the Sexes. Now, Polo, for the people who've been on the rock, tell them what we'd like to do up here for that.
Yeah, you know, we like to get battle rap from a woman's point of view, woman's perspective. So that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. So and just as a culture, there are women that cover battle rap that do it very well, that are on the scene and things like that. So we got a whole bunch of topics that we're going to be talking about. Guys in the chat and things like that, as always, participate. But without further ado, we have two ladies here. First lady that I'm going to introduce, you may see her on Let's Talk Battle Rap. You know what I'm saying? Doing her thing as well on the radio. First guest is CeCe. CeCe, what's up?
What up, though? How y'all
doing
today?
See you. We doing great.
What's up with you? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Finally, back on Black Compass again.
Okay.
So I'm good.
All right. So let me introduce the co-guest as well. You've seen her out on the scene at the RBE card as well. At events, countless events covering battle rap and things like that. We're gonna let her talk about the upcoming the upcoming content that she has to bring you guys. Also, if you follow on Instagram, funny as hell, we got Sazon. What's going on?
Hello, good man. What's up?
What's up?
How y'all doing?
Life is good. We chilling. It's a lot of things going on. So first of all, welcome. Thank you for being here. We appreciate that.
I said no. We stop. It's not that
And just so people know, because I like to get introductions as well, just out of the way. I mean, CeCe touched on it a little bit in terms of what you do. What you've done in terms of media. If you could share that for the people listening.
Of course. So right now I'm working with Mickey Fax on a show called Oh Noted. I used to work with Cortez on The Real Rap Sheet. I'm just a fan that has gotten a lot of love and respect for listening to the bars and really rocking with y'all in a respectful manner. So I really appreciate the people who've rocked with me and relationships I've made in it. And it's cool,
That's dope. That's dope. So we got knowledgeable people at here, right? We ain't just let's just get some two light-skinned girls. Like we didn't do that. Right? We actually said, let's get something together. All right. So, and as I say that, we got our first donation. Shout out to King Harbor, $4.99. Polo for Ultimate Madness 3 judge. Salute.
Yes! Let's go.
Hope the whole click and team pop. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've been putting your name out there. I don't know my voice.
Yo, my fault. Wait. Who?
I care what the hell I gotta say, but I've been saying Tony Bro.
Yeah. You lobbying for me? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, I've been saying
that's what's up.
My show all the time.
The donation say Polo though. No, I'm joking.
Nah, Polo would make a great judge.
Nah, I don't know. Hell nah. I'm cool.
Oh.
What, you don't want to be in LA? You don't want to judge?
No, I think he might get underneath some people's skin.
No, I'm too harsh. I'm too harsh for these guys. But then again, hey, you never know. You never
know. But nah, shout out to King Harbor for that as well. Shout out to Duffel Gang, the Black Compass Mods, the whole society, man. Big salute. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's get into things, right? Like now he brought up Ultimate Madness 3. You guys have seen the bracket and stuff like that. It's probably good to sort of to bring that up, but this is the most competitive field of battlers we've seen in the tournament since Total Slaughter. But I want to get your critiques of the 16 that we have. Who you think is the favorite? Who's the dark horse? We're gonna start with Sazon. Tell me, what do you think about this tournament?
Who do I think is the favorite? We're about to just get into that.
Yeah, Rum Nitty,
Twerk, Geechee. I feel like the strong horses, like those are the people. I mean, we just saw Rum Nitty on Double Impact practically do the whole second round by his damn self. And
yeah, that was crazy.
Like, this man is incredible. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely one of my top favorites for this competition.
Right.
So
okay, no doubt. Well, CeCe, what do you think? Favorites?
I honestly think this is Twerk's to win or lose.
Wow.
This is perfect for him. He only got to do 2-minute rounds.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Not a lot. You know, I'm not really trying to be mean, bro. On God, I'm not trying to be mean. But he got 2-minute rounds. Okay. We all know, and Tony, bro, you can correct me if I'm wrong or right? He is so captivating, right? He gets your attention. He commands your attention, and he has a presence that lingers after the battle is over or done. Yeah. Even when he does bad, he still has a moment. He still somehow walk away with the moment or the bar of the
He's
battle.
notorious for haymakers. Notorious.
Right. His haymakers alone make him the dangerous one in the field. So if he is able to just get in there, not choke, not stumble too bad, have great material, and be who he is, I could honestly see him win the whole thing.
I can't see nobody taking on a Twerk who's dropping haymakers. I can't see nobody taking him on like that. Because like Twerk can shake a room with the things that he says. So let him drop a haymakers in these 2-minute rounds successfully without having any stumbles or anything. Damn, that's just like Twerk is untouchable in that area.
Right.
I would say, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
That I think I want to say Nitty, but I'm afraid. I need to know who the judges are, because I know some people are kind of over Nitty. Some people are not mesmerized by Nitty anymore. So I need to know who these judges
Which I think is wild as hell.
But y'all
what?
Nitty just freaking.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Can't take away from that. Even tournament is not only about punching. There's a lot of elements that go into a tournament.
But Nitty hits different.
He does hit different, but if you just punching me and I'm attacking you in all different other angles, it's hard to, you know what I mean? Punching is not a good reason to pick somebody to win a tournament. I think it has to go.
How hard these punches? How hard? Because if we talking about that Bruce Lee 1-inch punch, like 1 inch,
that's
a punch might do something to you.
But we just seen Holmesy win a tournament. And Holmesy is not a puncher at all. He's more like an angler. He just won a tournament, and I think I don't want to say I have a favorite, because you never know what goes on in a tournament. But I'm staying away from T-Top. I'm staying away from T-Top if I'm on his side. T-Top already won a tournament. He did this already. 2-minute rounds, that's nothing to T-Top. Like he's whatever 90 seconds, whatever it is. That's somebody to be scared of.
And he might be hungry after what happened at the Double Impact event. You know what I'm saying? He might be ready to kill because of what happened. So take that energy.
Yeah.
Now, shout out to Pablo. Appreciate that. He says $4.99. He says salute to the whole clicking team. QGTM. Shout out to Tony Bro. I seen you at the iBattle event. Yes, I was at the iBattle event. We'll talk about that as well a little bit later. You know what I mean? It's just good to be outside. Now, dark horse picks. Who, if you had to go in there and be like this could be, the guy that nobody sees coming, or the girl that nobody sees coming. Who would you say are the dark horses in the tournament? Let's talk about it.
Polo, you go first this time.
Yeah, Polo. Yeah.
Man, what if I'm a judge? Y'all just throwing it at
This is y'all.
All right.
Go ahead. What's the question?
The dark horses, the people that probably have the toughest.
Of course, Jerry West is the toughest. I would say, I think Yoshi is gonna have a pretty tough side, because after she gets past Jugs, I think Rum Nitty is on that same. Her side is kind of crazy.
Yeah, stacked up, right?
She's gonna have a tough time. Riggs is gonna have a tough time. Even Geechee has like the ability to diffuse anybody. So like you could say your best round and Geechee go use a bitch or whatever. Just go in and
Dismantle what you just said.
he could diffuse your whole round just off of that. So Riggs got a tough one. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. CeCe?
I'm kind of going with those three names too. Riggs, Jerry West. I think a lot of people are sleeping on Jerry West too. And he's been kind of too quiet for me as far as talking. I haven't heard much about him and his abilities and confidence for this. So I know he's in the lab getting ready. And he might do a Holmesy. He might be getting ready for everybody on his side of the bracket.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that. I feel like the people that are slept on is like, I feel like not enough people. I'm like, I feel like, are you watching their battles? Why are you sleeping? I'm like, why is it shit anyone sleeping on Yoshi at all? Yoshi got bars outside of the thought bars, and even the thought bars are fire. But I mean, like when you really listen to Yoshi, like yo, she's spitting some stuff. So like, I was crazy when she slept on.
She can write fast too.
And Cortez is getting no love. I don't understand that either. They have him losing to Official, like they have her winning 80% to him 20. It's just like y'all really think Cortez is that like?
What do y'all think? Is that due to what most people believe that he lost to 40? We've seen him lose before. Is that why? Is that why you?
We talking about Cortez?
Yeah, Cortez. Yeah.
Y'all know why?
Why?
Say it. Say it. Well, why?
Because Cortez is. Everybody punches on Cortez. You saw the announcement. Everybody that was being announced all took shots at Cortez. I was clowning him. Like he's everybody just be doing that to Cortez. That's why. That's why I agree with.
I think he's used to the hate. I think he's used to the hate at this point.
Sometimes, yes, but I mean, come on. It goes from Surf all the way down to the fans. Everybody be taking shots at Cortez.
I feel like at some point, like that's got to get to a battle. I feel like it can either fuel you or just completely dismantle you. You can get to the point where you're just like, yo, no matter what I write, people are gonna hate, or it can fuel you to write something fire.
Right. But he can literally have the redemption of the year if he was to win this tournament. And just change the narrative and how people view him.
I think people are still gonna hate him.
Command respect, especially from Surf.
He had one of the craziest rounds against Saga, and that was not enough for people to be like, "Oh, we rock with Cortez." That's what I think. At this point, he's kind of like, no matter what I do, people are gonna hate. When he said I had to bury my friend through a Zoom meeting, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like that is fire, and yet still. People will find something to hate about when it comes to Cortez. I think he's used to it by now. But I don't think that he should be slept on whatsoever.
No, and Official better not sleep on him, but I don't think she will either. But I
feel like that's the battle. I put this on my Twitter. I said, I feel like URL got our order wrong. I wanted Misfit versus Jazz, and we got Cortez versus Official best friends.
Right.
I was like, when you order something, but you're like, all right, I'll take it.
Right. Yeah, Cortez. This is gonna be a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna be a tough one. It's just Cortez. His style. He just take really long to get to the punch. Now he never was like that before. He was like funny. He was in and out of different bags. He just kind of take long to get to. I told him that before too. He just take long to get to the punch, kinda. So it's gonna be. He gonna have to figure out how to shorten that up because Official gonna be punching left, right. She gonna throw in the kitchen sink at Cortez. So
to that point, that's how I feel about Serius Jones. I don't know how good Sirius gonna do in this tournament because he always like takes forever to get to the point, or he likes to draw it out a bit until he gets there. And you only got 2 minutes, and I don't like. That's how I feel about Cortez. I mean, not Cortez, but Serius Jones the most.
Right.
I feel like I hope he don't spend too much time talking about something that has other than his opponent.
Wow.
The incident was going on right now, but it's like I feel like, bro, this is not the time. There's gonna be an angle about it. Have a rebuttal ready for it, but don't spend your time explaining yourself. This is not the time.
Right.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. ARP and Head Ice is up 1-0 right now.
Yeah, that was tough.
That's the worst. It's the worst. This is kind of the worst rollout to have going into a tournament. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
Well, all right. So now
you know that, right? They compared ARP's rebuttal back to Ether, and I was like, "Damn,
bruh."
That's how y'all feeling?
And that's a good segue into that because that situation. I'm trying not to say serious, I'm not trying. It is though. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen this type of thing happen in terms of Jones. I haven't seen it. You know what I mean? He's getting attacked from multiple sides and all that. Knowing what we know now about the entirety of the situation, where do y'all stand on it? You know what I'm saying? I definitely have my opinion of it, but we'll start with you, Sazon. How do you feel?
I stand on minding my damn business. That's how I feel about it. I feel like I'm here for battles. Any outside drama that comes from it. Sometimes, honestly, like sometimes I don't even feed into it because I'm just like, yo, are y'all spitting bars to each other? Then that has nothing to do with me. I feel like people's personal business. You know, I don't like the drama aspect of battle rap all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this culture, there's too much going on in the world for us to be adding drama into our circle when we should be focused on uplifting these talents and really talking about these bars. So whatever happens in the back scenes, those things, I'm just like, yo, deal with it on the backside. Are you spitting something? Okay. If not, then I'm not in it, you know?
So you don't care about anything that happens like outside of this battle rap.
I just feel like certain things, like I really wish that Jones never opened his mouth to begin with and started going off, causing the whole ARP situation. I feel like y'all could have dealt with that in the background. Because now, like I said, with ARP dropping what he dropped, you look crazy. You look crazy. Now you got to defend yourself again. You know there's going to be an angle used against you. So it's just like, I feel like, you know, deal with it outside. Don't deal with it here. So I try not to entertain stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's none of my business.
CeCe, how do you feel about it?
Man, I don't blame ARP because at the end of the day, he's not just trying to defend his name, his brand, and his respect that he has in the culture as far as being a league owner. He has a staff. He got to make sure he look out for too. And when you see somebody out here doing a campaign run, trying to smear, like Jones was talking heavy even before Max Out even happened. So he was on a smear campaign trying to discredit this whole event. And I think ARP got to a point where he felt like he had to speak out. And as a man and as a businessman, I'm not mad at that.
No, of course. And don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at all.
Sazon, like, Jones,
I feel like Jones should have just kept his mouth shut on that situation. It was just like, yo, whatever happened, you know, because now we're talking about parole officers and all this legal stuff to get involved that ARP now has to say because you smeared his name. You know what I'm saying? If you would have kept your mouth shut and dealt with it in the background, none of this would have to come out the way it came out. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you gotta talk angry fan, bro. I can't talk on that.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, Caps definitely said. Yo, listen.
Hey man, he said himself. It wasn't Caps. That ain't Caps' fault.
Doing a radio show with Caps is really good. I always give him credit. He's really good for just getting you to say something you stepping in on a rake. He's good at making you do that. It's Serius Jones. I don't even understand why the hell you even said nothing. You ain't battling Big K. You in a tournament. So what? Like, I don't get it. Dude, he said he had to let his fans know, but nigga, make an Instagram post. Make like, what are you doing?
And said, y'all, I'm just letting y'all know I'm not gonna be able to battle. Leave it like that.
Yeah, that's where it should have ended.
That's it.
After the fact.
Shout out to Jay Black, the legend in the chat says, I'm only here to scout for Woman of the Year. Okay. Shout out to Champion, a staple in this culture. Pablo with another donation, $4.99 says Ishmula is fire and gets no looks. Being Rican is a handicap in this culture. Let's be serious. That goes for Tez, Murder, and Misfit. What are y'all?
Somebody says Sazon is RBE biased. Like I didn't start. Like I didn't start with URL. Like it wasn't just an I battle.
Hold on. Let me give you the ISO. Talk to the people.
All right.
Talk to the people.
I need you to check some facts, yo. You see me at RBE, but don't act like I didn't start at URL. Like I don't go to Verbal War Zone. Like I wasn't for I battle. That's why I play this game with Sazon. Okay, I'm seasoned. Hello, goodbye.
Right. Yeah.
I love it.
So shout out to whoever said that. You
definitely turned her up. It's crazy, but
you see her adjusting her hat. She ready. Like, okay. Listen, you don't gotta take the earrings out right now. It's cool. We good.
They call me URL bias, even though I spent 20 minutes arguing for Big K. I don't know.
We were at like 11 or 12 RBE events in a row at one point.
Yeah,
like
I
when
don't
they was
know,
in, I never understood. But whatever though. But what do y'all think about the actual question though, in terms of is there a bias that exists for against Latino rappers or whatever? Like, oh,
you Latino?
Fair,
Yeah.
exactly. That's true.
What kind of what you mean? Whoa, what you mean?
Is there bias against him in battle rap? Is there?
Who's
is there
against Loso?
No, I'm asking the question because the person donated. Pablo asked us. Pablo.
Oh, he asked that. No,
saying that there's a bias against Puerto Rican and Puerto Rican people, right? Like, so I wanted to ask y'all that.
Yo,
like,
this is hilarious.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Black.
Why did Jay Black? Why did you pick 16 and 15 cents?
He gave us 15 cents. Black got 2 big ass TVs, 16, 15. What?
I will say this. Loso gets pushed, as he should. Loso's hella talented.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like the other Spanish talent is kind of in the background. Like I feel like they use Loso to be like, hey, we're not biased. We push Loso. And it's like, okay, what about Jay Murder? What about Petty Smooth? Even Cortez is at the point where he's just sick of the hate. You know what I'm saying? I feel like because we're like, Loso, yay, we push him. It's kind of like what Disney does for Latinos, where they're like, we love Latinos. Look, we have Coco. It's like when you want to push a Spanish narrative, you jump to Mexican and you forget about the rest of us. That's how we have one things to say that we did it, and then that's it.
Yeah.
Now let me. Okay, so you saying that? Okay, you saying Loso gets a push, but like everybody else.
Like Jay Murder deserves more love than he actually gets.
And he just had a fire battle.
He just had a fire battle with Cali Smooth, right? The battle getting crazy with that DBZ bar, But I feel like Jay Murder doesn't get the push that he deserves either, and it's just like I don't understand why. How many battles does this man have to do, especially back to back? He's done at least 4 this year.
Mm-hmm.
He's not pushed like that.
Is it the case that people do this thing where somebody battles and happens to be Puerto Rican, they think that person is representative. So if this person is not good, right? Somebody brought up Uno Lavos. This person's not good, then that reflects on the entire group, right? Like that to me is unfair. That's the part where I'm like, this person is not this other person.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying? That's the part that gets me. Now, just to close off on this, Pablo, with another, he's very passionate about this topic.
Let me say something on this after this too.
Yeah, Pablo says Ricans and five boroughs are different than Latinos outside New York, and we know why. It comes down to the N word. Okay, interesting.
I'm gonna get canceled for saying this, but I'm gonna say it. People need to understand now that Puerto Ricans are Black, Taino, and European.
Oh yeah, do the knowledge.
Our race was embedded in slavery. Tainos were not white; they were dark skinned, and many of them got genocide because of sickness. So I hate when people will be like, "Oh, Puerto Ricans can't say the N word." You do realize that my background is in slavery too. It's just not talked about. So it was like we're not just because I'm light skinned. I'm light skinned because they had of the European side, but I have 2/3 of me that comes from slavery. My grandma, my whole family's dark as hell. So people need to stop with that nonsense. Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that. Black Panthers ran with the freaking Latino kings. Like seriously, like why do we still have to keep the separation for what? We are the product of it.
Okay.
I don't understand. I'm not here saying like, oh, we should be out there just saying things recklessly, but at the end of the day, it's like, yo, that's in our blood too. That's blood right there.
Right.
We're families. They need to stop separating things.
Right. I think that if more people embrace that would definitely help. Go ahead, Polo. Go ahead, bro.
No, go, Tonka. I know you.
Look, I was gonna switch the cloth a little bit and get to another thing, but hey, that was that. Listen, we take all questions, comments, things of that nature. So I appreciate the donation.
I just feel like the N word. I'm from the tri-state. I know how it is out here. We accept. Spanish people, everybody saying that word, but I just feel like outside, like on a whole nother from the Midwest, LA, they not used to that, hearing that. So it's see, so it's like
I'm not from Detroit, and I'm not gonna say it don't happen at all, but like the times I've been to New York and I've seen like Latinas, whatever, just nigga, I'm just like. On the train, I'm just like, well, that
No, that's like Latinos from New York. When you grow up in New York, especially like the boroughs, you grow up predominantly Black and Hispanic. High schools, the projects is nothing but Blacks and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying? Like we embrace that side of the culture. I know outside of New York, that's not a thing. Like Latinos and Blacks keep themselves separate. Like Puerto Ricans will be like, I'm not Black, and Blacks will be like, you're not Black. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and I get that. So I have respect, and that's why I'm not here advocating for anybody to be able to say what kind of word. The only thing I am advocating is that we're family, and this whole separation has to stop this because it's in our bloodline. Each other, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, that's why we always say, like, we need y'all to stand behind us as well. Like when all last summer, that's all we was telling brown people and Latino people, Hispanics, like y'all need to stand behind us too.
Absolutely.
You know, because if they don't like us, they don't like your ass either.
But the sad part is it takes a tragedy for people to understand that, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know, in certain communities, it's like, nah, it's just a Black issue. It's like, no, who the hell you think they're gonna come for next? They experiment doing that with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
You next, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I like the bag win. Real name Ray donates $50. Man, appreciate it.
Oh, wow.
Shout out to Black Compass, CeCe, and Sazon. Talk y'all knowledge, get those likes up. Hashtag Breakdown Crew. Shout out to Wing, Danny Lux, the whole Breakdown Crew. P.S. Me and Cola still have to debate when and where. Shout out to that. We're gonna get that set up. Slime Ace 499 says Sazon speaking. Facts, appreciate that. So appreciate you, brother, for the donation as well.
I got money.
I know, right?
Hey, listen, man. I feel like you guys are helping that out a little bit. I'm just saying, you know.
Yo, stop. Nigga said I look Dominican because I got the Met shit on. Ay, papi,
you got the poppy fit? That's the poppy fit?
Cool it.
Right. Relax.
Oh, shit. That was funny. But this was great. Look, I can't honestly speak for this. You know what I mean? I can't really speak for that side. But Jay Murder, I would honestly say Jay Murder has a lot of momentum, and then he just drops it. It's like he always builds it right here and boom and drop. It's like I don't know. I don't know. Jay Murder's one of my favorites too.
Here's my thing with that. Like that's what we said about the Hispanic thing, where it's just like, okay, so Jay Murder, if he drops it, right? If he has 4 or 5 battles in one battle, he drops it. You have top tier battlers that drop it even more consistently, but they're not canceled like that. So why is it that if Jay Murder has like 4 battles and in one battle he's off, if someone like, for example, if I don't know, not throwing anyone in the bus, but like Twerk, say if he chokes back to back consistently, no one's tossing him off because he's Twerk, he's amazing. So why is it that Jay Murder will be canceled quicker?
Yeah, well, you know, fans have this like Men in Black device that we use sometimes where, you know, it doesn't matter what you did in the last rounds. As long as I can get them haymakers, I can get them moments, because some people can't even give you moments. So if I know you could generate that at a certain point, maybe I forgive a couple things. It's not really necessarily fair, but this is how fans' minds work. And just to circle back to Jones wins his tournament. Nobody is bringing this shit up. And
if he gets out the first round, nobody's bringing it up.
Like, they're not going to bring this up. So I'm just saying this is the type of thing that we have, you know what I mean, that kind of goes on. Now, I wanted to pivot to something as well, if, you know, unless you had other things to add on this. But this year, so far, we're at the quarter of the year.
Okay.
All right. And the reason why this is coming up is because I was talking about the classic battles that we had this year, right? And I there's 2 of them that are solidified, and then there's 2 of them that are possible, in my opinion. So you just talk about the first quarter of the year, right? The 2 battles I think got it is Real Sick versus Mike P.
Oh, absolutely.
The Av and Fonz with against Kenny Chine and Lou. It's a classic.
Oh,
now, the 2 on the bubble for me, Real Deal and Sharon, and then the other one would be Ill Will and A Ward. Those are 2 on the bubble.
Oh, that battle was amazing.
What are the best battles of the quarter?
Well, number one. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's let the lady. I'm so part of so. Go ahead, CeCe. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, did A Ward and Ill Will make the first quarter?
Well, you know what? All right. The first 4 months, it's cool. Yeah, we'll allow that.
Okay.
We'll allow it.
Then I definitely will add them to that list too. Top 3, definitely.
I was in the building for that. That That was fire. A Ward and Ill Will, so good. It definitely held its own and made the event even better. I agree with your list. Mike P and Real Sick was fire. I feel like Real Sick took that one, but Mike P, I love when he was like, "I got styles, that's mine." I was like, "Oh, it's talking."
Yeah, he's talking. Yeah, he was definitely talking.
You know what I'm saying? And then K-Shine, that double impact battle too. That card, people talk shit about the ending of that card, but to me, that card is one of the best cards I've seen in a long time.
I think the ending helps it. You need a little bit of cringe. It was too perfect. It was too perfect. This battle rap.
I think every battle, everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Like,
like, oh, they smoking. Okay, cool. And we added a little cringe at the end, courtesy of Murder Mook. And T-Top. When T-Top tells Murder Mook, like, stop, I lose it.
He said, "You know the hammer out. What hammer?"
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm done talking, B. Yeah, like, all right. I'm done talking.
Impact for me was kind of like Game of Thrones. It was like you built it up to the season finale,
right?
And then the episode, you like it ended like this. This is how it ended.
Exactly.
I laughed. I had to laugh at it because I was just like, bruh, this is so bad. I just gotta laugh at it.
Yeah. It was crazy. So, but judging from this last couple of months of battle rap, like, how would you rate this year? There's some people that think this year is a little bit underwhelming. The last 3 cards that we've gotten have not been.
We've seen some great things this year. Like the double impact card was amazing. We hadn't seen K-Shine lose arguably in probably like two years, and Chilla 30'd him at the beginning of this year. Right. So it could be like, to say underwhelming, I can't necessarily rock with that. I can't. I mean, yeah, there were some battles that like we had hoped would be better, but there were also, like you said, some fire moments. You can't take away what freaking, that double impact card that we were just talking about. How many battles do you know that back-to-back double, like, back-to-back battles were like almost like, yo, is this a classic? Like, this is fire.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
No, you can go, Polo. You go.
No. Go ahead. I wasn't talking. I was looking at the. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, for me, it's kind of like yes and no. I think that we have seen some good and some bad. But I would say, for the ladies, I need to see more. I need to see these ladies battle more. Like, to say that RX and Young Gaddis, like, on one of the major platforms. I'm not talking about Gates of the Garden. No shade. No, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm talking about the big 3. Out of RBE, KOTV, and URL, we have only seen RX and Young Gaddis.
Right.
Battle.
Right.
And then, yes, we had Kings versus Queens, which is cool. But again, we have not seen the big 3 put a card where we have all ladies or a matchup besides RX and Gaddis. I need more.
Actually, true.
I need more in the second quarter.
Yeah. Wait, to just go back on the battles of the year. Number 1, you got to throw. I mean, classics. Look, T-Top easy. That I don't know.
T-Top easy's in there.
That T-Top might be in there.
That was a great battle.
And Coffee and T-Top was a fire battle too.
Coffee was that was one of the most talked about battles of the night because people felt like Coffee got robbed. That was definitely a great battle.
She won.
Yeah. I feel like Ill Will was good in the A-War, but I don't feel like that was the best Ill Will I've seen. A-War was cooking. So that's the only reason I don't think that's really a classic, because I only seen the best from I kind of seen A-War cooking the Ill Will. He wasn't cooking like that. He was rapping about horses. He was rapping about horses and stuff. He wasn't cooking like that. I'm sorry. I'm being honest.
Man, I thought the second was money.
The second was fire. His third.
That first was money too.
The third kind of You gotta
Claymore rebuttals, fam.
Yeah.
They were wild on him.
And then shout out to XL, because we're gonna talk about A-War, and we have to.
Yeah, because y'all definitely gassed that like XL bodied this nigga or some shit. Y'all gassed that badly. I ain't gonna lie.
You don't think that XL bodied?
Hell no. That first round
heavy. I love A-War.
That first round debatable as hell. The second XL went crazy, and the third
crazy in the second.
Third, it was just like it wasn't like I could. If somebody argued for A-War,
Don't do that because A-Ward said that XL.
A-Ward admitted he lost.
At the end of the battle, he said, I got to hearse to
Don't do
myself.
that.
Like,
But that was a rookie mistake because you definitely could have debated that. You could have debated this battle. I would.
He ain't no damn rookie.
Nobody thought it was debatable. We all were like, here's my thing. I feel like it, just like you felt like it wasn't the best A-Ward versus A-Ward, it obviously wasn't the best A-Ward versus XL. But A-Ward, he's not taking away from XL's win with that. He's not like, oh, I just wasn't my best. He was like, yo, I lost. Yeah. And at the end of it, A-Ward was like, yo, I feel like I didn't give people what they wanted. Like he always liked to bring his best foot forward, and that's why I have so much respect and love for A-Ward. You know what I'm saying? So like, we're not gonna take away from XL just because.
Oh, definitely XL. He's fire. He definitely beat a lot of people. I just felt like this battle, it wasn't like a body like everybody making it seem. I really don't
know what it is, because A-Ward doesn't necessarily, like, you haven't seen many losses from A-Ward. You have like debatables. This was kind of like a clear loss for A-Ward.
Clear, yeah. And that maybe adds to it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though,
see, look, somebody just said this. Look. And I didn't even see the Restore Order episode. Whenever you lost, if you fell, you lost. If you in the building, it's millions of people that still didn't see the battle yet. So the little 300 whatever's in the room don't top the people on camera. So
exactly,
you can. I'm not saying I lost. You could body me. I won. I don't care. I'm interviewing everything. I'm not saying I lost.
Shout out to King Hobby says Gotti versus Diz in the West on the Riot. I think it's time. I don't think that would happen at this point, but I don't know. Gotti doesn't
crazy
battle his friend.
Crazy, son. That might be up there. That'd be because Disaster in this new gangster bag. So that and he brought his shit now. So that'd be crazy.
I need that.
Weightlifting Diz. But you know what though, and I know why, right? I know why, especially in our chat, especially amongst society and everything like that. Everybody just wants to see Diz get G-checked on stage. Let's just be real. Can we be honest? Y'all just want to see somebody that's from that cloth G-check him onto CeCe. Help me. What's up?
I'm one of those. I'm here. I am her.
I am her.
Right. So
because I feel like Disaster knows who to do that with and who not to do that with. I've always felt that way about Disaster. Now, I will say this. I never take nothing away from him as far as battle rap, his accomplishments, what he has done, especially for King of the Dot. I'm not going to take that away from him. But as a person, for me, it's just like, bruh, you do that with who you can get that away with. Like when he battled Official and he was doing extra. Official. Talk about, oh, you lucky you not know, man, I'll hit you. What?
Wait, what?
Like,
that was cringy.
I forgot he did all that.
Yeah, he did a lot.
He was wilding on Official because why? She's a girl. And did he get into a fight with Math House?
Official could take this.
Wait, he told her. Wait, CeCe, hold up, CeCe. He told Official she was a duty hit. I gotta go back and watch this.
Go watch it again. This was spazzing on Official like way too much. Way too much. I didn't like it. The feminist in me was like, "Oh no, this has to."
Yeah, you need that get back. Okay, I understand. What's up, Sazon? What do you think?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just had a trail thought. I was thinking about the JC and Nun fight. If you wanted to consider that, were also great battles of the year because I thought it was a good battle.
That was a very good battle. I liked it. I don't know if it's the same class as the other ones we mentioned, but
yeah, but it was a good battle.
Oh, I thought you meant like that was a classic. Yeah, that was a cool battle.
That card,
God
damn. Can we pivot to that, the super fight card? Because man, like, what do we thank God JC and Nunna was on there.
Yeah, I feel like the last couple of main events haven't lived up to what we wanted to see. I feel like the face-offs have been better. Like Hitman and Cassidy, the face-off was obviously better.
Right. John Ace,
the face-off was better.
John Ace was a crazy battle in person.
John Ace, first of all, again, that's different because I feel like Ace, so much props to him for going on to John's league with so much against you and then doing your thing and not letting like the crowd or anything distract you from what you went in to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm talking about like Geechee and Math to me didn't live up to what it could have off of like stumbles and stuff like that. I don't know, like. How do y'all feel about that? How did y'all feel about that battle?
Yeah, Polo.
Yeah, I thought Geechee won the battle, but Math wasn't bad. Math third was fire.
Yeah,
I just
Math,
felt
Math I think took the third clear.
I felt Math first round. His first round, the thing is, his first round was really good, but it just was attacking too many people. And Geechee first round was just strictly about Math. Yeah. So, but Math first round was crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Math was working on camera angles. I give that to Math, but I agree. I feel like the only thing that really hurt Math's round wasn't his material towards Geechee. It was the fact that he was, talking about DNA, he's talking about Surf, he's talking about everyone else, and it's like, I feel like this isn't the time to do that, especially since Surf said that he was gonna do that.
Surf did call that, but okay. On the, the other side of it, though, I don't know. I think that might be appropriate for him to take the time. He's on URL.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Now is an opportune time.
That's the only chance to get back at all the people that was talking about him.
Here's my thing. I feel like because they whatever happened in the interview process where Surf was going off about Math and stuff like that. I feel like Math's best move would have been if he would have destroyed Geechee, and then when they have to do the interview process, be like, yeah, ba 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 ba, because they were all saying that he wasn't going to beat Geechee. So when you're attacking everyone else and Geechee's just directing it at you, now that makes the battle debatable. People are debating, or sometimes the people are saying that Geechee won because off of the basis that Geechee kept it 100 at Math. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I feel like he should have went in missiles and guns blazing, did what he had to do with Geechee, and then afterwards talked his shit. Yeah,
maybe if he talks about people in that third round, Polo, he switches the first and the third, maybe.
Because that third was a perfect way to end it. I just the first round was his first round was crazy, but he just focused on too many different people. He went crazy on DNA. I didn't even know him and DNA had that much problems.
I was surprised.
Yeah,
when did DNA ever talk about Math?
I don't remember, but you got on the
DNA show a lot, and I don't remember DNA really talking much about Math in a bad way. I don't know.
But what about
DNA and them don't like Hollow? So I thought, the enemy of my enemy is my friend type shit. Like Math don't like Hollow either. So
unless I missed it, I don't know.
Listen, I think though, you take that time to deliver those shots. Maybe you spent a little bit too much time on it. Man, I feel
like how he approached Hollow, like when Math went in with a mission against Hollow. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like your mission at this point, even if you're not beefing with Geechee like you had with Hollow, is like this is a face for the URL, and you have a problem with the people that are talking, representing URL. So destroy him, do what you have to do, and then talk your shit afterwards. Or don't spend as much time on it, because again, it ended up hurting him. And it's not like it was a bad round. Math came solid. It was a great performance from Math. It's just it wasn't catered to the fight that he was in.
Right. Okay, I got that. Dot Squeako, man. Listen, and I was rooting for Squeako. I like Squeako. I like what he represents. Shout out to the 7 cities. Man, that was tough to sit through. That was just tough to sit through. I mean, obviously, Dot. I don't want to see Dot again until the stage opens up. And am I the only person that feels that way? Like, what do y'all think about it?
Wait, hold on, man. Wait. What about 38 coming out saying Dot jacked his rhymes? What about that?
There's that too. That came out. Dot was so fire, and then you have that kind of thing.
Man.
How do y'all feel about that?
That's not good. That's not good at all.
Are y'all buying Dot saying that it's a coincidence and that he did not take it?
Okay, let's break down the bar, Tone. What the bar exactly? What he said? Red on what he said?
Well, he said, I got white and green like a chalkboard or something.
And then the bar after, he said the same exact bar after the 38.
Yeah, it was highly coincident. See, I don't have the exact transcription, but hearing it was exactly kind of the same. There could be a situation where, and this is where battlers listen to too much music, maybe too much battle rap or whatever the case. But at the same time, with Dot's style, I can't even see anybody. Like, Dot is so random stream of consciousness. Like, sometimes he rhymes every fourth word, like fourth bar. Like, he's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. So I can't even see him fighting nobody's rhymes.
Like I like
Yeah,
Your Honor, but that one with Squeako, like, and yeah, Squeako was definitely the worst of the two. But what was that? The ASAP bar was he tried to spell something out and then connected. I'm like, sir, that's not how you spell it. Like, what? What was that?
Yeah.
Are you considering that one of the worst bars you've heard? Look at CeCe's face. Are you considering that one of the worst bars you heard this year? I know someone's gonna bring the pulverized thing up, but
pulverized is the one for sure.
Pulverized is still number one for the year.
That's the one. That is not even.
Shout out to Show Off. I love him.
And you, hold on. I gotta call her out. I gotta do it, Polo. Yeah, I know you're a guest in here, but yeah, we don't warmed up now. We cool now. We got some rapport. You was up there. You was up there. Yeah. And our replay the footages. You reacted. You reacted to Polo.
No, I did not. I will play the footage. Watch. Hold up. It's so funny. Because I'm standing right behind him, right?
Yeah.
And ARP is like this. You see ARP like, yeah, because we thought he was gonna say some shit. And when he goes, and then he dead. You see me go. And I looked to the back and I was like, yo, it's the funniest thing. And I looked at it and I was like, oh shit, I really did that on camera. I'm really behind him. I'm like, the fuck? And I just look around like, did y'all hear what I heard?
No, you okay. If you made a face, because I did see people was tweeting your face reactions throughout the whole
exactly.
Night.
Yeah.
People were like, yo, homegirl.
That's fine. You ain't got to apologize. That was ass. I was crazy.
Right. Now she had that face like you had a face like you could smell the bars, like that was stank. Like, what is that? Like you got that like something stink.
My faces don't lie for me, and like I get a lot of love and hate because, truthfully speaking, even if I rock with you, I'm not gonna stand there and lie to you. You know what I'm saying? And my face is don't lie.
I'm going to YouTube right now.
Shout out to Sheldon, yo, Lucci with the donation, $19.99. Appreciate it, bro. He says Dot versus Tay Rock would be a classic. Shout out to BCM hashtag Top Tier Media. I don't want to even think about that until the stages open up.
What?
I don't even.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah, I don't even want to do. Please don't even do.
Let's not even speak that into existence before.
Please let the world open back up. Please.
All those FT. That's an FTS battle. It's for the stage, bro.
Hold on, wait. Hold on, wait. So you was caught in 4K reacting to the pulverized?
I was caught in 4K reacting like this. Just like that. And it was bad because I kid you not, because people started retweeting. CeCe saw it, people started retweeting my face, like, yo, homegirl's face in the back says everything. And I'm there like,
somebody said, man, homegirl looked devastated on stage.
Nah. That setup has us ready for something.
Since again, I was.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was that bad. I just think it was just the way he delivered it.
Yeah,
the way he delivered it was crazy. That was crazy.
The way A-Ward remixed it was like, oh, hold on.
Yeah.
But so okay, all right. Max out card. Now you was there. Now we've broken everything down, right? We've dissected the whole card and everything like that. One thing I will say about in the building, obviously it was a little bit chatty. I don't think the order of the battles helped out. Big K and Clone should have either been an opener or a second battle or something like that. But what's your perspective being in the building? In the building, like what was the mood like before? But you know what I mean, like just throughout the night.
Well, from the beginning, right? People had signs. I don't know if you can see it, but they had trash or fire signs.
Now, when something was fire to us, we saw trash. So just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, they had trash or fire signs, which they weren't big on them having it because they didn't want nobody distracting the battlers. You know what I'm saying? With like raising the signs, you saw some people in the middle if they weren't sure if it was a fire bar.
Right.
In the building, I honestly thought the reason why Clone and Big K went in the direction that they did, I thought maybe they were giving them a little bit more time because they were, time constricted, both of them. Shout out to both of them, even though Big K got me blocked for whatever reason. Shout out to
he has everyone blocked. Yeah. I've never said anything bad. Well, no, I can't say that. I've said things negative about you. Never anything personal though. That's not really my style.
Big K don't got me blocked.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah,
Okay,
how?
so out of all three of us, he good with you.
I'm dead ass. He ain't got me blocked.
Yet,
Bruh.
your time
I mean,
is
He's
coming.
gonna block you at the end of this. He's like, oh, word.
I fuck with Big K. Big K, Big K, one of my. I fuck with Big K. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna cap.
I ain't done nothing wrong to the
Nah,
man.
y'all probably said something crazy.
Man.
I told him, no, I remember what it was. I said, LOL. Somebody has said, and he blocked my ass. He said, "Oh, you think it's funny, bitch?"
You know that's what he said before.
See, the thing about Twitter I learned early, people feel a way about that. So I already, even my personal feelings, I try not to even say it on Twitter. Like I'd rather say it on video than on Twitter.
People will go back in time.
Yeah, they won't remember the context of what you could have been talking about. Somebody tripping outside, they bring it up 10 years later, like, yo, he bashing people that walk funny. Like,
right, yeah.
Talking about?
What is that?
What are y'all talking about?
Twitter keeps some receipts. As for Hitman and Cassidy, I could speak on that too. I feel like with that battle, honestly, first things first, if we're being both honest, it took a little bit of time to adjust to have the people on stage for both teams because they brought so many people, and I feel like that kind of threw off the mood because Hitman had to come in and be like, all right, bro, it's like, can we get these people here and not, like, he was organizing his side. And I feel like, stuff like that, a battler doesn't want to have to deal with that first when they're about to, do what they have to do. So I felt like it kind of threw him off. And then to be honest with you, Hitman said it in the face-off. He was like, if Cassidy is better than people expect, they're gonna give him the round. Right. And I think where Hitman messed up was he won the coin toss and then went first.
Yeah.
I think that's where he messed up because it's like if you already know that if Cassidy has 2 or 3 bars that are fire, that people are gonna edge it to him. Why would you take away the advantage of him spitting that whatever he's gonna spit because he's gonna spit for 95 minutes and then you spit and what you have to spit and showing the difference that way? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he hurt himself by going first because the minute Cassidy's first round, he had a few things. It was like, oh shit, he's better than people expected. And now when Hitman said it in the face-off, he was like, it's gonna devastate me if people think it's close. You already now people on the first don't know who won the first. I'm sure it's gonna affect your second and third. And he got booed. Yeah.
He got booed, but then when he brought it back, they cheered.
Wait, he's showing us Big K still cool with him. I haven't seen Big K.
When people be saying he be blocking people, I don't know. I ain't never.
You about to be blocked after this episode. Be like, find you and block you.
Nah, I'm a real one. I'm from Brooklyn.
Nah, that was crazy to watch. And one other thing about this, was there an actual boo crowd in there? Was there a crowd in there just booing at some point? Because I kind of felt like Hitman wasn't deserving of some of those boos he got.
Yeah, I didn't think that he was deserving of one of those boos, but I felt like it was a chain reaction. Once one person was like, yeah, that's whack, boo, then everybody was like, oh yeah, you know what, that is whack, boo. And that throws people off. For me, I'm just like, I would rather just watch the battle, let the battlers do what they're gonna do, than do something that's gonna throw them off. And then now it's like, yo, you paid to be here though. You paid to be here, so why would you want to ruin? It's like buying tickets to go see a movie and then talking about the whole movie.
Right.
Watch it and then say what you got to say afterwards.
Now, I don't know if you can clarify this, but I did see some people that were in the building as well saying that Hitman had brought people to purposely boo Cassidy.
Yeah, I think a lot of people saying that too.
I don't know about all that. I don't know about that because Hitman, like when he rolled in 20 people deep for the stage. I don't know if he had anybody inside that was intentionally there to boo Cassidy. I didn't hear anything like that.
Right. Okay. Now, a couple donations. Maul, $4.99. Now, Maul, you might have to rewind the tape. Appreciate you though. I need some Ultimate Madness 3 predictions. Dark Horse's favorites. Who don't have a chance? We definitely covered that.
Yeah, in the beginning of the episode.
All right, and then we have another donation coming in from Primo Ultra saying, "Great convo, y'all. Salute to you as well. Y'all hit the likes. You know what I mean? It helps us out a lot." Now,
that's Primo from the Discord.
Yes, sir. That's Primo.
That nigga owe me $50, man.
You do? Your man is bad, bro. Yo, I'm gonna donate 5. You owe 45.
we did a bet. Daddy Myers easy. I ain't forget, nigga. I got memory like an elephant. Nigga. I ain't forget.
Yo, that's the
Yeah,
worst type of person. Like, yo, here's 10. Like, nigga,
Hey, my nigga, we're 45. Donate the rest, my nigga. Come on
What are you
now.
talking about? How you gonna donate less than half of the bag? Like, what?
Come
Yo,
on.
that's
I
petty.
crazy.
won't even show my
Move.
face. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't show
Yo,
your face.
I remember that too, because I'm like,
Yo,
yo,
respect
this nigga
you, bro.
bet me.
That's
I'm like, yo,
crazy.
easy beat Danny. He like, no way, Danny smoked him. I'm like, oh man, come on. When the battle came out, nigga was ghost.
Yeah, and shout out to Hip Hop Junkies. He says Primo ain't been in the Discord in 6 months. That's a fact. How you gonna leave owing somebody money and then you came back and donated $5?
He got away with it, but he didn't get away with it.
Right, right.
He didn't get away with it.
Yo, bro.
I'm done. He said people getting exposed left and right.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
That's
You know what I'm saying? You
hilarious.
better than that. All right, man. Let's pivot to other things, man. Let's pivot to other things.
Mhm.
We just was at the iBattle event, very dope. You know what I'm saying? You know, I definitely want to spend a little time talking about that just a little bit before we get into mess and controversy and things of that nature. Now, the iBattle event was dope. Overall, that was a dope setting, man. I got a newfound respect for the source. I'll say that. You know what I mean? I spent my time going back over the battles.
He's so
Him and
dope.
City Towers had a crazy battle. Mad Flex saved somebody
Mad
during
Flex
the
saved
event.
somebody and then came back and spat his round. Like shout out
Yo,
to
that
Mad
was
Flex.
crazy.
That was crazy. Homeboy looked like he was about to pat. Like he looked like he was about
That's not funny. God forgive me, but damn.
But I will say
Hey,
excuse
that's serious.
Excuses are
If you had a battle rap event and it's no ventilation and it's just it's usually
Oh,
somebody over 6 feet too. You see somebody over 6 feet.
Yo, that John ASAP
know.
me, my nigga. Yo, that shit was fucking gray. The whole building, that shit was gray. That was how much smoke was in the air.
Right. So, but nah, what was your perspective just being there? Because I liked it a lot. I got some good performances, and that was my first iBattle event too. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what'd you think about just being in the building real quick?
Oh, I thought it was super dope. The vibes was great. Like I said, I feel like you got everything that you wanted at that iBattle event. The crowd was great. You got Mad Flex saved a life. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just it was a good vibe overall. Overall, it was a great vibe there. Yeah. I
Okay.
definitely have to go back.
And now Primo has knocked yet another $5 off his bet.
Now you come on, my nigga. Now you just playing with me now.
Now,
Come on,
now you
what's up? Now you let me know you got money, but you still not trying to send it now.
Like, you gotta be quicker than that. That's what he's doing. You gotta be quicker than that.
He said, we not doing that. I'm willing to debate. Y'all got me dying now. Now you owe my man $40 is what I need to tell you.
He can keep it, man. He can keep it, man. So it's all good, man.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Let's pivot to let's pivot to pop culture and things going on in the world, things of that nature. I want to get to this because I think it's interesting. How do I do this? Khloe Kardashian, right? That's not a name I normally say. She goes on Twitter, and I saw this today, and there was an unflattering picture of her that was released of her actual body, face, unfiltered, nothing like that. Now, according to everybody, she's out here ready to sue. You know what I'm saying? About having the picture released. It's caused this big controversy.
This is the most ridiculous nonsense I've ever heard in my goddamn life. That's how people look at you when they see you in person. What does it matter?
Yeah.
What does it matter? You are rich, bitch. Like, what does it matter that you have one unflattering picture to the thousands that you have that are flattering of you? So what? I don't understand. Why are you turning into such? It's not a big. There's so many other big things that are going on in the world, and we stressing Khloe Kardashian with an unfiltered picture. Why? Because your little dimples are showing. If anything, she should be proud of that picture.
She got bad plastic surgery done. Okay, so and let's have an honest conversation, right?
Let's do it.
Her family has made a pop culture and coup with this show of theirs that's finally coming to an end, to have your body CGI effect and Photoshop to the highest of the levels to make you look unnatural and get bad ass shots and ass implants that don't match your fucking thighs. they've made that pop culture.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't get mad now when we see the real you and you don't love yourself and you're not comfortable with it. And you look yourself every day in the mirror and be
Talk
like, God damn,
shit,
why the hell did I
CeCe.
do this to myself? That's not my problem. And guess what? I really
feel like, especially, didn't she have like a show about helping people love themselves and a weight show? Like, I need you to understand, like, it's just like, okay, you're gonna go on a show and something, everyone should love themselves, and this was my journey, and then an unflattering photo, and you're ready to sue. That's what I feel like you're hurting yourself, sis. That's wild. So what? You gonna use that picture, and it's not even. It's crazy because it's not even a bad picture.
Yeah, that was the part that got me. I'm like,
that was wild. She didn't have like a booger hanging. She didn't have her unibrow connected. You know, her mustache wasn't on fleek. There's nothing there that she could be like, oh my gosh, why is this out here?
Right.
Look, again, her and her family made that shit cool. Her and her sisters are like the mean girls of Hollywood. I've heard so many people say this about them. So I don't feel bad for them. Like Kim Kardashian has went out of her way to try to blackball people and try to start mess and go to TMZ and spread lies on folks to get back at them. I don't feel bad for that one of these girls. They got way more money than me. Honey, you should be happy that Tristan Thompson still wants your ass and wants to have another baby with you. Be happy with the small things you got in your life. Look at your bank account and be like, damn, I got money. Why am I tripping about this? Or go see a therapist and deal with it. But I like, you suing people because you're not happy about how you look. Well, hunty, we saw the real you.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I feel
it's not
like
somebody owns your face or use your likeness without your permission.
It really is not even a bad picture. Like I would rock that picture. I'd put that up on my picture. Like, I don't understand. It's not a bad picture. And I understand, like, don't get me wrong, celebrities, because they're in a different bracket than we are, they get 10 times more hate just as they get 10 times more love than we do. And I don't agree with people bashing people and making people feel less than and all that stuff, because like depression is a real thing, whether or not they got money or not. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is that if this is insecurity for you, right, and that you're dealing with it, and you want to put that out there and explain that. But when you want to go as far as to sue, take away somebody's livelihood because you're that upset about what happened, it's like you're pushing it too far. Deal with what you got to deal with. Be open about it. Yo, I've gotten a lot of hate. I'm dealing with issues. You know, be open about it. But don't go as far. I'm gonna sue. That's wild.
I mean, okay, but they put together a lot. That family is definitely responsible for a lot of the, the social media hype. You could argue that this IG culture kind of is direct descendant from Kim K, for real. Like talentless besides taking a picture type of thing. But a lot of people now, that's ingrained in our society now, right? Like people focus on these images and getting that perfect angle and stuff like that. And it's like, yo, like, how long is it? Like, is this really the tipping point? I feel
like it's just gonna keep getting worse. I feel like it's gonna keep getting worse. You're gonna keep people surgeries, but more and more surgeries are coming out. It started off with the butt thing.
Yeah,
fake is a new thing, unfortunately. And then you have girls growing up. And
what do you mean the butt thing? What do you mean?
No, I mean, like, Kim K was the first one really to come out and do this whole fat transfer to the ass that makes your ass look like, you carrying several Amazon packages that don't connect to your thigh.
Right.
Thing. And now you've got girls growing up in a society where that's what they're saying is flattering. And, flaws are seen as like an outward thing. And so I feel like it's just gonna get worse, but people really have to start. I feel like she should have accepted her flaws to level that out. Yeah, your family's known for being fake, but when you're shown and exposed to being real, you should be like, yeah, this is how I actually am. There's nothing wrong with having little stretch marks. Those are road marks to heaven. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with little fupa. And the picture's not bad.
Okay. All right.
Feel like if we're gonna turn this whole society around about, like, that women should be more accepting of their flaws, really promoting self-love, then you need to start with you.
Yeah. Okay. Scenario. Now we're gonna pivot to this. This scenario. This is something I actually saw. You scroll through people's stories and all that. Part of my back, first of all, Sebastian, chill out, bro. $5 says she's a bird. Next. All right, cool. Appreciate you, bro. We, what I mean? Whatever. Shout out to Sebastian. Now, let's get to this, because this was a scenario that was put to, like, that came across my desk, something I thought about. Now, man and woman married. right? Man cheats on woman.
I don't like where this is going.
And in revenge, woman cheats on man and gets pregnant. Who messed up the family?
Both of them. Both of them.
You sure?
Both of them. Absolutely. Because I feel like
I don't know. Polo.
You know why? You know why?
About to go left.
Yeah, let me say it this way, right? A woman can get pregnant, right? And 9 months just to have that one pregnancy. A man can cause in 9 months thousands of pregnancy if he wanted to be a little slut and hold himself out. Cheating is cheating. I feel like, yeah, the effects because a woman can give a woman can give birth. Yeah, you're right. Well, like it's just innate in our bodies. We have ovaries and things like that. But cheating is cheating. You don't go fuck somebody, and then if a girl fucks somebody back and she gets pregnant and be like, oh, she's worse. No, y'all both jacked up. I feel like if you was cheating and you wanted out, you should have left, sis. Cheating is cheating. You don't answer back with cheating, because then why would you lower your level to match his? You better than that.
Right.
What you think, CeCe?
Yeah.
Okay, so I watch a lot of Paternity Court. Paternity Court is one of my favorite shows, and the judge on that show says it all the time to these little girls and these women that you can't do what men can do. Men can sleep with 1,000 women and go on and mind their damn business. Okay. But we don't have that luxury because why? We have babies. We make babies. And yes, it takes two to tango. But you're gonna be stuck looking crazy with this baby by somebody that you either don't know, or in this position, you out here looking real crazy. Like, yeah, daddy cheated, but mama, you didn't have to go give me a new sister or brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it is a double standard. But there's double standards for women that we take advantage of too. So again, this is a double standard when it comes to sex, when it comes to cheating, and I get that. But still, women got to be smart with their bodies and understand if you're going to cheat back on your man or on your husband,
be safe.
Don't get pregnant.
Leave. No cheat back, nothing. I feel like there's no cheat.
Look at this.
I don't know, man.
Polo, chime in, Polo. Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie, man. CeCe, you sound like you blaming the woman then.
Sound like it.
I'm with you. I'm blaming her ass too. Because first off, if I'm cheating, number one, this ain't even about me. Cause I see somebody that I don't even. Damn.
Yeah, we good.
A queen or king should not step off their throne and act like a peasant.
But hold on, listen. This is what I'm trying to say, right? If I'm cheating, and don't clip this either. Don't clip this.
We're not gonna clip any of this.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, if a guy's cheating or whatever, and he don't bring nothing back, and then you cheat and you bring a baby back, like, yeah, you kind of fucked it up.
Yeah, you messed it up.
You kind of fucked it up.
You brought mistrust into our relationship. You brought mistrust. You brought brokenness into our family.
I didn't bring a baby.
Marriage. Why would I trust you again?
I can forgive cheating. Having a whole baby?
What?
A baby?
I'm done. And what if your side chick gets
close to the camera do I gotta get a baby? Having a baby is crazy.
Crazy.
What happens if the side chick is pregnant?
Sazon, okay, let's say that your man.
If I have a baby on the side, or he have a baby on the side, he gonna make the shade.
Hold on. I want to hear CeCe. Hold on. Say what you.
Say what you're saying again.
Say what you say. Say it again.
So I was about to say the same thing Polo just got done saying, that if your man or husband cheats on you and has a side baby, you already know.
I was already out.
Ultimate violation.
I was out. The minute I found out you cheated, I'm out. But now you got a baby. Now you got to deal with that too. Now you lost a good thing, and now you got to have a baby with somebody you don't love. Good luck with that. I'm out. I'm not going to cheat back. That's wild.
Because, and we all know that women, we are more forgiving to the men when they cheat on us than men are when we cheat on them. Especially if we have babies.
More, though.
Yeah, and it's double standards.
I feel like women go for that vengeance
and
a lot more.
And it's double standards too. So
let's talk about it.
I agree. I feel like women should. I don't agree in revenge cheating because, again, like I said, there's different consequences for women if we revenge cheat. Like I said, I could get pregnant. I'm not trying to get pregnant because I'm mad at you because you did something stupid. I'm gonna leave your dumb ass to your decision and find somebody who's going to treat me right. I don't believe in revenge cheating on either side.
Me neither.
They both messed up.
I'm just saying that when this scenario happened, one of the other people, and it could be guy or girl, because I'm going to be honest, Polo says something that's very correct in my opinion. We'll get CeCe back too. But if a guy does that, I'm making shade room.
Exactly.
I'm on Shade Room.
I'm on the Shade Room.
They doxing me. My mama's involved. They gonna send a Facebook message to my mama. Look at what your son did.
They calling me all kind of crazy. You wrong. You crazy.
You can bounce back from that. Like a woman, like you said, if a woman cheats and she gets pregnant, she's got to deal with not only family shame, but now she's got to deal with two people that she lost now. Her husband, and the person probably not going to want to be with her either. That's why I just, the consequences are different for both. That's why it's not worth it on either or. I can't be like,
it's not worth it.
Get pregnant, hers is worse. No, they're both trash ass individuals. Like, what are you being a child for? This isn't to tag you in. No, you cheat, I'm out. Good luck.
Right.
That's
but hitting your side dude raw is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. What is you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Bro, hold on a second, because
she was
it's not, man. Listen, that girl is still gonna get a baby shower. They still
she's still gonna get a baby shower.
They're gonna get a baby shower. They're gonna bring balloons, and your women are doing it too. Support it. You go, sis. Like, y'all gonna play games with her. You know the games they play at the baby shower.
Like, go ahead.
I'm not.
Come on, man.
I'm not. I'll be like, girl, because I don't do it because you know why? You're gonna need babysitting help. And I'm not trying to help. I'm not trying to help and come out of my way because you wanted to be, reckless. So like, I'm gonna be like, no, sis, think about it. Don't be doing this. It's not worth it.
Bruh, listen.
You gotta be smart though. That's the only thing. There's some men and there's some women that be out here having double lives, and they do it the right way. They do it smart. They don't bring nothing back home.
The right way.
Nah,
CeCe, what is the right way? What's the right way?
Like Jada and Will? Like Jada and Will?
Right. If you're going to be that person, do it right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, what is doing it right? Like what how do you what's doing it right?
I don't know, because I'm not that type of person. I don't cheat, but I'm just saying there are people out there that have double lives, that have a wife, a side chick, a girlfriend, and everything else in between. There's some people that have that life. We're not gonna be naive and act like we don't know somebody that does this.
Right.
My thing is this: if you're going to be out here in these streets, don't bring nothing back home and don't embarrass me. Because there's a lot of, let's talk about it, because there's a lot of women who are married to rich, powerful men that know it. Like, I know you're gonna, every time you take your job trips and you go over here or whatever, you're gonna be doing you. Just don't bring nothing back home.
So if you get with a rich, powerful man, you expect to get cheated on.
I mean, if he's a ball player, I mean,
you're going to get cheated on.
You talking about a basketball player? Okay, cool. We realistic. All right.
So let's just be honest. And this is crazy, but like most of them, that's dudes that have access to thousands of women all the time. Like, that's kind of these young black men. That's kind of crazy. I don't know, man.
Also goes right back home to Sierra. As far as we know, no scandals come out.
Yeah, black men don't cheat though, but I'm just saying, I'm not.
Yeah, first of all, my disclaimer, like, I'm in a relationship. It's very good. We're doing very well. But my thing is I'm not signing up for no famous woman. I'm not doing that. As much as Rihanna is dope, and shout out to my baby, talked about this. Rihanna's dope. Everybody get they one. That's cool. But we're not getting married. That's not entering into my mind at any point in engaging with anything with a famous woman. I couldn't, I know me, I couldn't handle it. But I'm just like you, CeCe. You get with somebody that famous, you got to expect on tour.
But the thing with Sierra,
J-Lo, you gotta be. How you think that?
But listen, but Tone, the only way this acceptable, you gotta be rich. If you broke doing this, stop it, fam.
Stop it.
Wait a minute.
Stop it.
I'd rather cry in a yacht than cry with
if you broke cheating, my nigga, stop it.
Wait, hold on. It's a tax bracket you gotta be in to accept it.
But listen. If you up, you got money. I could understand. Like, all right, he whatever. Like, you know what I mean? I can see why she's don't want to leave him. But if you don't got money and she trying to stay with him, nah, you stupid. Like,
nasty.
Okay, so hold on. Did y'all answer the question? Who do you think? Tony and Polo, who do you think broke up the family? Because I don't think I heard y'all answers on that.
Oh, I said the woman.
The woman did. She introduced a new life to the situation, a whole new person.
So,
you gotta deal with. For 18 years.
Oh my
Because
God.
you can always work out infidelity issues.
Come
You
on,
can always
man.
work that out. You could go to marriage counseling. You could, or just part ways.
I
But now
feel
you're
like
bringing a
because you
new
can work
human
that out,
being,
people have
and
an excuse.
But you're not even just bringing a new baby. You're bringing another man into this family tree, into this family now. Now the man.
I gotta see him forever.
He
The
probably
nigga you
wants to
cheated
know.
on me with.
What if he gets her pregnant? Then what? What if he got her pregnant?
What do you mean? What?
What if and when he cheated, he got his side chick pregnant? Then what?
He would be the one.
Yo, first of all, that scenario that you talking about, almost all the time, it's over. The guy's a piece of shit. Nobody buys him a car seat for the baby shower. None of that.
Nobody. Told
I get no rollout.
I hate him.
Bro, Polo, I don't even get to wear the Burberry shirt.
You don't even get to look at the Burberry shirt. You put the Burberry shirt on, they're gonna kill you. Look at this deadbeat. Look at him. Look at this dead.
Okay, so you think not getting to wear the Burberry shirt is the same in comparison to the woman if she does it? She broke up the family.
Nah, but I'm saying though, listen. Listen. They're gonna flip it. They're gonna be like, she had to do that. He was such a horrible husband. He wasn't. That's how it's gonna go.
I've seen Tyler Perry movies. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I still stick. I'll be a lone wolf on this. I still stick that they're both wrong. They both broke up the family. It's wild.
How is that?
I'm sticking to what I said.
He disrespected the relationship.
I feel like people
up the family because I don't think a lot of men
people negate. They give people bullshit excuses, especially men. Be like, oh, men are men. Men can do that. No, those are little boys who haven't gotten their act together. Just because you're a man doesn't give you a free range to be like, oh, I'm acting out on my animalistic instincts. Because women can be just as horny as men. It's bullshit for them to be like, oh, it's just a man. No.
Talk that feminist shit. We love sex too.
Exactly. Women love sex just as much as men do.
Okay.
Yeah, but that unfortunately, that wasn't what we were saying. We were saying that.
No, with that being said, that's why I'm saying I don't give free range to cheating. I don't give free range to like, oh, we can work through this infidelity. No, fuck that. You because cheating is an assortment of decisions. You had to DM, you had to meet up, you had to take your clothes off, you had to put it in. You weren't thinking about me in none of those decisions. So why do I have to decide and sit here and be like, oh, you know what? Let's work this out. No, fuck that. You wasn't thinking about working it out when you were working it out with her. We're done.
But in the other situation, you already forgave the girl already forgave the guy, and then she go and do what she do.
That's where she's wrong. If she forgave him,
and especially if we already have kids, now my kids got a half brother.
If you already have kids, you should have been with your kids instead of with the other woman. That's how I look at it. And if she forgives you and then she goes out and cheats, she's wrong. She's wrong. Now she messed up the family. I feel like
we definitely talking about the family though. I didn't really. You said it broke up the family. I feel like having a side baby is breaking up the family. That's automatic, man or woman.
Disrespected the marriage, but she's breaking up the family by bringing another baby and another man into this family dynamic.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
I gotta see the dude that you had a one night stand with.
Nah, you know why?
Every other weekend.
Kids to me do what you do, not what you say. So if you out here you cheated on your wife, and now she's got to go through the motions of living with that cheater. So now she's hurt. Y'all probably sleeping in different beds, and the kids are watching that. You pretty much have broken up the family. You set an example for your kids that you don't want them to follow. So no, even though there's a different consequence, well, if a woman, she can get pregnant, whereas a man can't. You broke up the family because you set a standard there that your kids are now looking and watching through. I came from a family where I saw my father cheat. You know what I'm saying? I had to watch my mother go through that shit. So it's not to say that because she has a side baby, that is like, oh, she broke up the family. No, my father had broken up the family because he wanted to act reckless. So, and they think because, my mom didn't rebuttal back. My mother was just like, you know what? Your father's out being reckless. And she never talked shit about my father. She was just like, you know what? He's doing what he's doing, but I'm here with y'all. I love y'all. And he's still going to come back in whenever he comes in. My father's the one who acted crazy. So at the end of the day, I can't sit here and be, but a woman can get pregnant. She broke up the family. No, fuck that shit. You broke up the family when you decided not to love your wife correctly or your girl correctly in front of your kids. What kind of standard are you setting for your kids?
All right, yo, don't get mad at me. I saw the post.
I'm mad at the societal view. Like, oh, the woman broke up the family because she got
you trying to get me yelled at later on the phone. Like, why you say? Like, shout out to my girl, man. We go to these things that we don't even we don't consider. All right, so shout out to real name Ray. So with the $20 and says the question, was she cheating out of revenge? Regardless if she comes back knocked up, she did what she did out of the action the man did. Both parties are equally to blame.
Thank you.
The man for cheating, the woman for not leaving. Now that is just terrible, sir.
I agree with that. They're both equal.
In a way, he's not lying because every action has a reaction, whether good or bad. So the reaction of him cheating on his wife was the fact that she went out there and cheated and then got pregnant. I'm just saying, just to be realistic about the situation, whenever people cheat on each other, it's not a good thing. But when people start making babies outside of the marriage or outside of the family bond, that's when we're getting into violations. That's when we get into an area where we cannot look back. We are not going to be able to forgive people. We're going to be bitter. We're going to be vengeful. And it's going to be a hot ass mess moving forward. So I just feel like the baby part is a little OD on the woman's part. And again, as a woman, you alone have control of your reproductive.
What if she used protection? So, you know, she got pregnant. It's not like she pressed a button and was like, I'm pregnant now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What if they use protection and she still got pregnant?
What if she used protection?
What? It's happened. Don't act like it hasn't happened. I know some people have babies where they're like, yo, man, I don't know how that happened. We was
Well, bad luck then, niggas. Like what?
It can happen.
You think you gonna be able to get again, put this on the man's side.
Condoms pop.
You think a man gonna be able to be like, baby, I used the condom and they're like, what? Get out. You gonna set every pair of Jordans you own on fire. Huh? Nigga, what? You use the You got a kid. Oh, that's crazy.
Yo, I'm dead.
I really hope
never.
I really hope I don't get cheated on by my husband because I might do some left eye shit and burn the whole house down.
Okay, I can see CeCe burning the whole house down.
How long you been married for?
I ain't married. I'm just saying, if I ever do get married and have a husband, and I really, child, y'all might see me on the news.
We're gonna have to have that bail money. All those donations gonna go to CeCe's bail money.
Right.
I might do some left eye shit and burn the whole house down.
Gets picked up for beating him up and shit. Whooped his ass. Her mugshot, like she just don't even care.
Yeah,
we good. So I mean, other things. I mean, you got stories in the news. There's all this police brutality and things like that. I'm hoping summer gets better and not worse. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are vaccinated. I'm not vaccinated yet, but I'm gonna have to for Colombia. But this whole thing about them recalling that joint is crazy to me.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. This is why I like when the people were getting vaccinated. That I was just like, I'm gonna let the first trial go first, see what happens, wait a little bit, and now you're seeing stuff to come out.
Yeah, like it makes the whole situation crazy. But I feel like this summer is about to be one of the most reckless summers.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
This summer gonna be a movie.
Yo.
This is gonna be absolutely wild.
Yeah. How soon are y'all gonna be running back to concerts and festivals and all that?
I'm going to the next game. We in the playoffs.
I was surrounded by people at the RBE event, so I kind of, you know what it is. Honestly, to be real, I had COVID last year, and it was no joke. It was absolutely terrible. And I just feel like people. Yeah, I had it for a month straight, and I couldn't breathe. I'd walk 3 steps, and I'd be like, it was awful. But here's the thing: I feel like people really just don't know what to do with it because at the time I was working for the USPS, so they kind of assumed that everybody was going to get it, because we door-to-door packages and stuff like that. And when I went to the doctors because somebody else had contracted it at my job, and I told them, I was like, oh, I'm around this person, so I have to get tested again. They're like, oh, you had it once before, right? And I was like, yeah. They're like, you should be good then. And this is a doctor, and I'm like, y'all don't know what you're talking about because I'm hearing people could catch it twice. Now I'm hearing you can catch it once, you're good. Like, what's going on? Which is why I don't trust the vaccines, because I'm like, I feel like you guys have not dealt with it enough. A disease that keeps mutating to have a vaccine and have an answer for it already. So I'm gonna let y'all deal with it and see what happens, and we'll go from there. That's how
Okay.
Well, I
Okay.
didn't trust the Johnson just because if anybody's been reading up on that company, they have so many lawsuits right now in court.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just the baby powder alone, they have so
Oh,
many
yeah.
lawsuits about that baby powder giving women like ovarian cancer and all kind of stuff. Like I just as a company, I don't trust Johnson and Johnson. So I'm going to get vaccinated because for the work I do, I need to
You have
get on
to
the road
travel.
and make some money and like travel and do gigs and like in media, I have to be out here.
Of
soon.
course.
Mm-hmm.
Not trying to take Johnson and Johnson. That's just me personally. I wasn't trying to take that anyway.
Yeah. I said it before. The worst cold I ever had in my life was right after a flu shot, and that scared me.
I haven't had a flu shot in years, and it's crazy because everybody I know who gets the flu every year, and I have got, by the grace of God, I haven't gotten the flu.
Yeah.
The vaccines they inject you with the virus to build up antibodies, and it's just like, what if you're injecting somebody with this and they have a bad reaction? You know what I'm saying? Like
the same people that was wrong about how bad this was going to be, the same people making the vaccine. I don't know. I hate to be that guy. Do what you feel like is responsible for you. But read up on everything that you put in your body. I
would never tell nobody to not get it.
But I would tell them to read up on it. They asked me my personal opinion. What I'm gonna do, I'll tell them. But my man's trying to have his bachelor week down in Colombia. So
where you going? When?
I'm there in May. Yeah, I'm there in May.
You gonna come back with it?
Cartagena. What I'm gonna come back with? How come everybody doing this?
Oh yeah, you gonna Cartagena? You gonna Cartagena?
Cartagena. Yeah.
I know why.
Oh, yo, listen, man. In Colombia, everything is like $20. You could buy the whole restaurant. It's dumb cheap.
I heard for $20 you can buy your own like whore, right? That's the word for it, right?
That's what I was getting to.
I heard that you could purchase a vagina for the weekend.
Listen. Down there, $40. You down there for $40. You can get J-Lo. You could get you can pick them out. Beyonce, whatever you.
The worst part about that is that like half the group is like super married, like don't cheat, like boring. The most they're gonna do is stay in Home Depot too long. That hasn't even come up in the group chat at all. I talked to the homies about Colombia. They like, it's hoes everywhere. I'm like, there's no beach. What about the food? Hoes. I'm like, so what did y'all do? Hoes. I'm like, what? Like
hoes on the menu.
I'm like, the food is
like dads.
The food the food is amazing, but it's.
Look at, I don't like the head shake. Everybody bobbleheading it
right now. He's snitching on himself. He's like,
right.
That's one of the ones right there.
Yeah, listen, bro.
Because they trying to get that green card. They gonna probably give you the best food you ever had in your life for that green card. They gonna
that's one of the ones right there. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not the guy. I look like a green card guy.
It don't matter who. Anybody that sound like America, you look like a green card guy.
No way.
Anybody.
I'm gonna be offended.
Anybody. It don't matter.
It looks like a green card guy. That's what they did. This is what they come up with you.
Yes.
Like, bruh.
They ain't gonna come up to you like that, but you gonna see.
There's a whole show called 90 Day Fiance.
Oh my gosh.
American men
that is the worst show on television.
Women or just women in general overseas for green cards. Like they be making these men feel like they love them. They want to be their wives.
No, really, that show was reckless. There's some people who they be like
green card, bye.
I'm going to the beach, y'all. I'm not doing this weird like buy horror. Like I'm not. It's not a movie. Like I don't know. Like I would. Whatever, man. Listen, and 90 Day Fiance is a terrible show, and so is I know you do, and that's the fucking problem.
Yeah, women love that show.
Why y'all like these shows?
I don't like it.
It reinforces the worst shit about like dating, marriage, sexes, and all that. The Bachelor, the one Bachelor dude came out as gay.
Yeah, I saw that recently. He came out as gay. Yeah,
gay the whole time.
My gaydar went off. I remember that season.
Girls have we have strong gaydar. I don't watch those shows either. I can't get into like the 90 Day Fiance. I can't get into it.
I love it.
Like Even the Bachelor, like, oh yeah, no, it's 20 of you bitches. Here's a rose for you.
Oh my
You
god!
Like,
So
as a man, this is how I watch and I paraphrase it. Like, this is fucking ridiculous.
I'm not going on no show and watching 20 other females kiss the same man and be like, I want his heart. What the fuck? What? You started this relationship watching him cheat with other women. Are you dead ass?
Bruh.
Why I'm gonna be stuck on stupid fighting other women talking about, oh my god, I hope he picks me. Have some self-esteem, bitch. What you mean I hope he picks you? What is that?
Hey man.
I hope he picks me.
Feel so much better about my love life. Like
and that's just terrible.
It can always be worse because look at these foods while I'm eating my popcorn. Okay. Like,
I mean, if the Bachelor cheats, he's like, yo, when you met me, I was with bitches. I don't know.
I was with them when we were dating. You know this.
Like what? And real name Ray asked, are any of these people still married? Yes, surprisingly, some of them actually are, but most of them actually break up. Duh. Because they met under crazy ass circumstances, and this dude comes out as gay. Then you got a black dude on there who's like, yo, dating a white woman made me discover maybe I should be with a black girl. It's like, nigga, you needed a show for that?
What? That's wild.
No, there's actually a few people like from the first season of 90 Day Fiance who are still together. They got families. Like there are a few exceptions, of course. It's always an exception.
All right, I'm gonna ask this question.
But
we got 3 single people.
For a green card.
We got 3 single people here. Look at Polo duck out. Look at Polo. Polo, duck out, nigga. I still see you. Don't run off. Don't run off. He ducked off. Wait, so how much would you have to get paid to do a show like that?
To do a show like what?
90 Day Fiance. How much would you have to get paid?
So I would have to have a relationship
Everyone has
overseas.
Yes. Or you have to like fake pretend that, you know. How much?
I actually have to get married to this person at the end of the show?
No. You know, it's fake. It's TV. We can do anything. So it's all a sham, but you'll be on TV. How much?
You know, I did reality show. I did reality TV before, and it's ass. So
really,
I did. I was on MTV Made years ago.
What? You were on Made doing what?
Yeah, made into an actress. One of the worst experiences of my life. Yeah.
Wow. What?
Yeah.
Wow.
How is that not the first thing you tell people?
Because I hated the episode so much that when it came out, people were like, "Yo, were you the girl?" And I was like, "No, I get that."
Oh,
you guys know? I'm sure you guys know who Amanda Seals is, right?
Yeah.
Amanda Seals.
He was my maid coach.
I like Amanda Diva. What the fuck? So what happened?
So here's the thing: they had her when she was Amanda Diva, right? She was my maid coach. The show wanted me to trash talk her, and I said no. I said no because I'm not representing a character. I'm not like as much as I want to be an actress. The show isn't about me playing a character. It's me representing myself. So
they wanted you to trash her in what way? Like, what do you mean? Like how?
Like they just wanted me to like the fact if she was on her phone in the middle of us like rehearsing together, they're like, "Oh, say some shit about that. Like say some stuff about her." And I was like, "I'm not going to. I don't have a problem with her because if I had a problem with her, I would have already addressed her on it."
Wow.
I'm not gonna go behind the camera and say it. And so they were like upset that I wasn't pushing enough drama and fighting, right? And so I texted Amanda and I said, "Listen, girl, I'm gonna be real with you. They want me to bash you, and I'm not gonna do it." And so she was like, "I really respect that you say that. You know, I'm not feeling that kind of vibe either." So she left the show. So then MTV was pissed off with me because they're like, "We don't have a coach for you." And I was like, "I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all wanted me to do something that I'm not willing to do. They wanted me to fight my mom. Like they wanted me like argue with my moms and stuff." At one point, I kid you not, the cameraman turned off the camera and he was like, "If you think this is going to help your career, it's not. Nobody takes these people seriously."
Wow. It's like that?
It was one of, like I said, it was one of the worst experiences of my life. And it made me want to not continue on acting because I was like, if this is the life that I got to get into, I have nothing to do with it.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. That's grimy. I wonder, like, if you put a documentary together of all the people who've been on these shows and had to deal with the producers and, you know what I mean, stuff like that. That's crazy. That's probably one of many of these types of stories. Like, yo, if you want to stay here, I need you to fight your brother every time because that's gold. It's like, I'm not going to fight my brother every time I'm on camera.
I have a Latina mother. If I would have got at my mother and yelled at her on camera, I wouldn't be here to this day. She put me on the ground.
Yeah, my mama don't know how to fake stuff like that. Like she'd be like, "I will beat your ass." In
My
front
mother
of
will be like, "I don't give a damn what these cameras on."
like,
you came for me.
I don't like what? Like I'll beat your ass in front of Steve-O, Ashton Kutcher. Like I don't care about Rob Dyrdek. Like I whoop his ass too. My mom would not. You can't air that episode.
Yeah.
Me creating drama. That's crazy that you had that experience.
So, like I said, it was, and then what's worse is like Amanda had messaged me because like we follow, like she follows me on Twitter. She had messaged me and she was like, "Listen, if you ever need help with like getting into acting and stuff, I got you because I believe in you."
Yeah.
But the thing is that I was so turned off by that experience that I stepped away from the acting game completely. I kind of shut myself out from it.
Yeah.
Of course, she went on to this huge, massive success, and so I never wanted to reach back out because I feel like I don't want it to look like I'm hitting you back up because now you're like this big thing, you know? So I sent her love and she like responded. I was like, "Listen, I really rock with what you're doing." But I never tried to like, "Hey, remember what you said?" Because it's like, yo, I had left the scene for years. You kept going. You did great things. And I don't want it to come off like, let me just jump on this train. Because remember what you said. You believed in me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like that. So shout out to Amanda for doing her thing now because she's done a hell of a lot of things.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy. Wow. I don't have anything nearly that crazy. Like I've met the most I've met celebrities, right? Mm-hmm. Like not on duty, you know what I mean? Like in New York and stuff like that. And like fake aspirations of maybe doing stand-up comedy. I met a couple comedians and it was like, nah, I can't do that. Like not like y'all. So let me get up out of here. But that's about as close as I got. That's crazy. That's a different experience. CeCe, anything in that vein? Any
Well, to answer the question, I would have to get like 200,000 one season. So
CeCe been sitting there the whole time wondering how much it would cost.
I was listening, but I was thinking too, like, how much can I give out of this damn shit? Because I'm not paying if I got to fake this. But
right.
I would say this: I never was on a reality show, but I did apply to be on Bad Girls Club for one season, and I got all the way up to like it was time to like shoot like like my intro or whatever they call them things, and I didn't go because I just had like a bad feeling about it. I felt like where I was trying to go in life, like it was gonna come back and bite me. So I was like, as much as I want to go on this show.
Hold on,
they be whooping ass on that show. CeCe, was you prepared to whoop ass?
I would have been one of them girls throwing people's beds in the pool.
Oh, right. I'm about to say
because of y'all.
Right. Y'all. I remember that. That was crazy. But I was like, I'm about to say, you ready to throw some hands? Because
you should have.
If anybody was at Michigan State,
talking about throwing hands, what am I back podcast? What the hell is wrong with you? Like, why are you upset with me for?
Yeah.
There's somebody on here because somebody said I was like, oh, she act like she not famous. I never said I was famous, and he's over here. Yeah, she spews propaganda, but I don't like to give attention to haters, but like, my man, get off my dick. Can you stop?
Wait, hold up. ISO. Go ahead. Talk to him. Yeah.
No, I mean, like legit. Like I haven't said shit. Like, nobody here trying to be higher than my right? Somebody was like, she acts like she's not famous, and I just kept moving. And he's like, oh, she's spewing propaganda. Like, what? Why does my life concern you so much, my man? You got an issue with me? Hop off this live. You're not on this live right now. It's not about you.
Yeah.
All right.
Bum ass nigga.
Why you don't be coming for her like that, bro? That's not.
Yeah. He need to be talked to that way anyway. I don't give a fuck. Yo. So what I'm gonna do here, ladies, I definitely appreciate y'all time. It's been a dope session, great convo, battle rap, hip hop culture, things like that. So but what we always do up here, and I'm still laughing. That's funny, yo.
She just cooked some bad shit.
You just died. Like you died, stupid. What are you talking about?
3-0.
Talking about things. You up here mad. Sebastian, we all know you can't dance based on what we found out about you. Anytime we play a song with a little bop to it, he just, nah, son, this not really.
I know you didn't get to touch on the stuff about the police brutality. Yeah. We didn't really get to talk about that. I just wanted to say shout out to Black Kings and Queens. Stand for Black Lives Matter. Latinos, get on this and stand with your brothers and sisters. It's not right what's going on right now. And it's time that people started like being more active about it. Shout out to Oops, because Oops is out there doing his thing. Again, I just want to show a lot of love to Black Kings and Queens, and this shit has to stop. It's wild. So I just want to end it with that with me.
No doubt, no doubt. And also we're gonna give you access screen again. Anything you want to shout out. Again, shout out the platform, you know what you got going on. We'll have all the stuff in the description box in terms of Twitter and things like that. But shout it out as well if you can, please.
All right, just follow us also on IG and hello goodbye. Oh noted with Mickey Facts. Just again, that's it. That's pretty much it with me. Little thing here. Say hi to me if you see me. I don't bite. I promise. I know this live says different. But
no doubt, no doubt. And CeCe will forward you the same ISO screen. Anything you want to shout out?
Well, of course, you know, like the shirt says, Black Women Matter. So
Yeah.
that's that. And I'm on Let's Talk Battle Rap Monday through Thursdays with friends and the gang. Tomorrow is Toxic Thursday. So if you want to blow up and talk your shit on the show, we're gonna be on Caffeine Live at 10:30 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. So I'm on Let's Talk Battle Rap, also Hip Hop Weekly Radio, and I'm also with Hip Hop Weekly in general. So you can listen to me Monday through Friday, and I'll just download the app. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me right now.
No doubt. Well, ladies, we appreciate you. I do want to shout out Lady Caution and Piper Williams, who are in the chat, and Jay Black as well. Definitely appreciate that. We'll have all
Lady Caution to pull up, man.
Definitely, we gotta get Lady Caution up here.
Shout out, boo.
We have to get Lady Caution up here. So shout out to Caution. You know what I mean?
Being on stage with Snake Eyes and Snake Eyes, that was funny.
Yeah, that was funny, right? That was funny. Yeah. So that is what it is. And ladies, until then, be safe. We appreciate you. Your voices are needed and welcomed in battle rap. All right. And sync ups like this help, man, because it's good to hear y'all thoughts on battle rap. You're obviously informed and we respect that. So thank you very much.
Thank
you. Thank you for having us.
No doubt. Until next time. All right, man. Yo, shout out to CeCe and shout out to Sazon. Go ahead and follow the ladies and everything like that, man. We're gonna close this out. Now, I think this is a dope session, Polo. Is another one.
This is fire. This is fire. This is definitely fire.
Yeah, definitely a switch of pace for us and everything like that. Make sure y'all follow us at The Black Compass, at DA Black Compass. All the content will be up. If you just want audio version of this, you can find us on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, iHeartRadio, iTunes, things like that. So definitely go ahead and make sure you do that.
Piper Boy funny.
Yeah, Piper Boy's funny. I'm still in Polo setup. Piper Boy, chill out, bro. It's enough of that going on in the culture. Nah, chill.
Oh, yeah.
Piper Boy is the man. You know what I'm saying? He's always done his own thing. He's been in his lane. So, nah, we going to end it on a petty note. But shout out to Piper Boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's big support, man, for real. Now, other things, join the Discord. Polo, any other things, any words of wisdom for the people?
Nah, man, Brooklyn, you know.
Shout out to the Nets. Shout out to Brooklyn. We up out of here. Black Compass Media, Tone Bro, Polo. Peace.